Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Hope you all are doing fine. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Favor Lucky. Yes, to all the God's favorites. Wow, you all are wonderful. You are amazing. Thanks for your love. Thanks for your support. I cannot take that for granted. Yes, to you that is coming across my video for the first time, don't you want to join this lovely and beautiful family? This blessed family? Oh yeah, let's go. Click the red button there that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon that is close to the subscription button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Yes, please don't forget that subscription is quite free. It's just for you to click on the button and that will be all. It's not going to take away your data. Your data will remain intact. Yes. Okay, like my videos, share and comment so that we can move this ministry to the next level. Again, you're welcome back. Please, before we dive right into today's video, I'd like us to say a word of prayer. Father, we thank you, we give you praise, we give you honor, we give you adoration. We ask, oh God, you bless every viewer. Ask, oh God, that this video will make an impact in their life, that at the end of the day, your name be glorified. Bless them, meet them at the point of their needs. In Jesus' mighty name we declare, amen. Let's dive right into today.
I gonna say, hear me now, Mrs. Favor Lucky, she dey. Now she be the woman with intelligence, he dey. African queen with much heart, she dey. I sick the food where we dey. If mommy no stop, say. Continue to the Facebook, Mara.Favor Lucky. On the Instagram, say, make you comment. Just type Favor Marachi Lucky. On the Facebook, Mara.Favor Lucky. On the Instagram, say, make you comment. See African queen with much IQ. For instance, she give a chance, she break it down in formula. Systematically, she solve and grammatically. Make you comment. She go they continue to.
Welcome back to my channel once more. As you can see, the title of today's video, I would like to start by reminding you what we discussed in our previous video, which I captioned why we are not compatible. I told you that there are two reasons why we are not compatible. I told you that the first reason is because of genotype and the second reason is blood group. We discussed about the incompatibility of genotype in that video, so do well by going to check it out if you haven't. So in this video we'll be talking about blood group, and I'll be telling the reason why I captioned this video, why I have miscarriage, is because one of the consequences of marrying a partner that you are not compatible with is, yes, miscarriage. Yes, miscarriage. It doesn't mean that all the miscarriage you see these days is because of incompatibility of blood group. No, but one of the basic reasons why you have miscarriage in some cases is because of incompatibility of blood group. So I will start by telling you the meaning of blood group. What is blood group or blood type? Blood group or blood type is the classification of blood based on the presence or absence of antibodies and inherited antigenic substances on the surface of the red blood cell, that is RBC. Then these antigens may be proteins, carbohydrates, glycoprotein, or even glycolipids, depending on the blood group system. Now, there are mainly 4 types of blood groups. 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is AB, and the 4 is O. But there are 8 classes of blood group. Yes, we have A negative and we have A positive. We have B negative, we have B positive. We have AB negative and we have AB positive. Then finally we have O negative and we have O positive. Yes. Why it is suggested you go for blood match is because of what we call rhesus factor incompatibility. Now calm your nerves. What is rhesus factor? Rhesus factor is an inherited protein found on the surface of your red blood cell. Yes, this protein can be present or absent. So when it is present, these proteins are present on your red blood cell. That's the surface of your red blood cell. It is called rhesus factor positive. But if it is not found on the surface of your red blood cell, it is called rhesus factor negative. So that is how we come about this A positive, B positive. That's why we come about this positive and the negative in the blood group. So that is why whenever you go for blood tests, they don't only do your blood group, but they do the comb test, which we call the rhesus factor D. So they will do your rhesus factor to know as well whether you are positive or negative. Now, it is very, very important for you to understand this rhesus factor. Why it is suggested to match blood group is because of rhesus factor incompatibility, which leads to erythroblastosis fetalis, that is hemolytic disease in newborn, HDN. So when this happens is when the red blood cell of the fetal is being destroyed and the newborn may get anemia. So in this process, we call it, this anemia we identify it as jaundice. And this jaundice is not like the normal physiological jaundice that children normally has after birth. So which, gets resolved on their own or its own. But this one is a severe jaundice, which may lead to even heart failure. So because of the destruction of the red blood cell, it might lead to heart failure and the death of this child. So it is very, very necessary that you do this test. Yes, although there are remedy, but I'm coming to the remedy all about this. But another thing you need to still know is this, or what causes all this process is because of what we call antibody antigen reaction. When this thing happens is when the mother's red blood cell is negative, that is rhesus factor negative, that these proteins on the red cell is not found on the red cell, doesn't have this protein on it, while the baby now has rhesus factor positive, which is these proteins are present on the surface of the red blood cell, which he or she inherited from the father, definitely. So this, what happens is this: the mother's blood or body begins to form what we call autoimmune response that attacks the red blood cell of the newborn or the fetus. So, and by so doing can destroy and cause miscarriage. So the newborn's blood are seen as invaders or bacteria that is coming to attack the blood. So what happens is that the mother's body or blood cells forms this autoimmune response. So it's just like somebody is coming to your house with a weapon. You understand? I'm just trying to break it down for you to understand a little bit more. Just like somebody comes to your house with a weapon and you don't have any weapon, to defend yourself, then you'll be scared. What happens is that you will try to look for any weapon to fight against this person that is coming to your house, because this person now is coming to your house. You get? But when you are in your house and you have weapon and somebody is coming without any weapon, you'll not be scared, isn't it? It's exactly what happens in the body chemistry. So when this baby's blood, red blood cell, having these proteins on the surface of the red blood cell, it looks like an invader or a bacteria that is coming to attack the red cell of the mother that don't have this protein on it. So when this happens, this antibody antigen reaction takes place. So for these things to be avoided, it's better off we go for blood analysis before getting married. But if you're already in this issue, I want to tell you that there is solution. Now, there is what we call regam. It's an injection given to a woman that has rhesus factor negative and the baby or the husband has rhesus factor positive. Because if at the end of the day they find out that the baby is positive, this regam is being given to the mother to protect the child or to protect the destruction or these reactions not to take place in the body chemistry. So regam is given, that is rhesus immune globin. That is what this regam is all about. So it's being given to the mother at the 28th week of the pregnancy, and I swear repeated after 72 hours of the delivery of the baby, so that there will not be any future case that will come up like that, and also so that the body will not form these antibodies to wait for the the next pregnancy that might occur. So this is what exactly that happens. So it is very important you go for tests. It's very important you find out everything in case you have been having repeated miscarriage and you've not gone for tests. So you've not really done your blood test with your husband. You need to go find out so that you can ratify it, because there is remedy. Regam is there to help in this case. Now, I also want to let you know that this immune response is slow to develop. It's fairly slow to develop in the first pregnancy. So it's sometimes very rare for the crisis to take place or the reactions to take place in the first pregnancy. So, but the subsequent pregnancy is at high risk if you don't go to tackle this, even though it's miscarriage or delivery. So it's very, very at risk. So you need to go, for blood tests. You need to go for, blood group test with your couple, because it's very, very important for you to avoid all these future crises in your marriage. And if you're already facing it, please go ratify it, because there is remedy. And with this, I'll call it a day, and I pray that God will perfect all that concerns you. In Jesus' mighty name I declare, amen. Have a nice day and bye.